The Chamber of Commerce approached government to raise concerns about high inflation, increased overheads, lower spending power and a reduced appetite for risk and investment, and to urge FIG to support businesses through the current climate. While talked about by MLAs, no support has yet been put in place.
The next step was to work with government to think about a wider support package. We've created a number of options. They have been considered by the board and by stakeholders, and we received feedback. We've tried to streamline and simplify that process even further, and that scheme has been presented to MLAs, not through EXCO, more informally, for them to get a decision on it, for them to say yes, and when they are content with it, we will then push ahead. That will be a board decision as opposed to an FIG decision for the final shape of that scheme, but it is FIG funded, so it will need FIG support in order to roll that out. I can't go into too much detail at the moment because obviously it's not approved and I don't want to promise something that we can't deliver on, but there will be support there, especially for smaller businesses who are seeing that impact. I would like to launch it as soon as possible. We're just literally waiting for the button to be pressed to say, yes, go ahead, and then it will be made available.
The knock-on impact of rising energy costs has meant price increases across different aspects of businesses.
Well, the key impacts, of course, are that it puts our prices up, so it's not great for our customers, and we have to pass those prices on. And it impacts, of course, on RPI, and there's always that concern that it becomes a self-perpetuating cycle. So, really the big concern is that it carries on too long and it does become a self-perpetuating cycle. And it is hard to see how a lot of these costs aren't going to be baked in on the longer term. So, although the price of oil may come down, how much that will actually impact on seeing a reduction in prices, hard to tell really.
And while a return of tourists is helping businesses that were affected by the pandemic, the upcoming winter months could pose a problem as demand lessens.
I really think that, some things could have done earlier instead of just waiting until the last minute, because now we are entering the low season. The situation is becoming quite dramatic. Maybe we don't feel it just yet because it's summer, we had the holidays, so everybody's really jolly and happy, and we have tourists and all of that, But the reality is that everything keeps going up, okay? Price increases are really, really high. Our suppliers had to put their prices up, and, how much more can we absorb? It's not easy at all. So I don't know. We'll see in the next couple of months what's going to happen. But we may have to make some difficult decisions as well.
Currently, there are a range of schemes by FIDC to encourage and help businesses become more energy efficient, and recent energy audits looked at ways heating costs could be cut. But direct support to tackle the rising costs in other areas is still being looked at.
Please feel free to come in and talk to us. We are a friendly bunch. We do want to help. We have got things in place. We try to promote them quite widely in the Penguin News and on social media, but maybe you're too busy to have seen that. So hopefully if you see this instead, please come in and talk to us.